Hello, all.
Hi, boys and girls.
I'm excited.
Yes, the bounce is in a good mood. First of all, the bounce is
Hey,
not
you are
ill.
looking so bright today.
You
You look like light mode on my phone.
From
Bright.
anybody else. That would be a compliment. But I know you have a dark
No, it's
heart.
just you're just as in yellow.
There's a lot going on.
Do you get so
I know.
bright?
I wasn't feeling like in the mood, so I decided to wear something.
That does work.
Yes. But yes, today, how is the bounce? The bounce is excited. Why?
Yeah,
I
the
don't
bounce
know.
is bouncing.
Yes.
Sorry, what is the bounce?
The
No.
bounce.
The bounce
it's a
is
state
the bounce.
of mind.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever asked you that?
It's the vibe. Wow.
Is the vibe.
They can't ask. They don't ask foolish questions. Actually, they do, and we don't answer them.
You should answer this one.
The
The bounce is a state of mind.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
It's like the mood of two
Do
of
you
us.
get?
Okay, fine. That's
The
Yes.
bounce
good
is
enough.
bounce.
answer,
Odun
I
has
think.
come now. She's asking us plenty questions.
Yes, now.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You are
Ah,
the guest.
Sorry. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So today we
But
have.
I think I was speaking on behalf of everybody. Sha.
No, you are not.
Go.
Today we have Odun Eweniyi
Woo!
Hello.
in the house. First of all, why are you pretending to be calm and
Do
quiet?
you know what I mean?
I
See how
am
she's
calm
acting
and
like a
quiet.
sensible member of society.
My reputation.
It's true. She's
Yes.
now
Actually,
a
she's a
fine guys. Investor, she's very,
She's a
very
founder.
serious.
So
She's a founder.
Very serious. A founder.
very
I
serious.
said she was all black. As a founder.
Yeah, but Odun mostly wears black though.
Don't mind FK. She's acting like I'm out here wearing like blue and yellow.
Yeah,
You
so-
are wearing yellow.
Excuse me.
It's
Leave me
very
alone.
bright.
Just leave me alone, fake me.
It's so bright.
Leave me alone.
I'm just saying.
Her shoes are yellow too.
Yeah.
No, I saw them.
Just leave me alone.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
Amongst other things, Odun is the co-founder of PiggyVest.
Yes.
And
That's why you people
Femco,
have all your money.
and First Check
It's true, Sha. There are plenty
and
things on your CV.
Backdrop.
Hey, yeah.
So she's a serial success,
You
basically.
get.
But before we get to our conversation today,
And you know, I want it to be noted for the record that we're friends.
yes, we're all friends,
Just so in the future.
and not just friends, close.
Close
I feel
personal
like this is
buddies.
for my benefit. since
Close
you're
bosom
as in
friends.
bosom
Aren't you the
friends.
president of Nigeria?
Close. I just wanted to. I want to say it now.
Yes.
We're close personal.
When
like
you
this.
say Jola or don't
like
FK,
look
do
at
your
it,
hand like this.
this. See,
Just be like, oh,
Fancy.
them. You mean
like
them?
this. That's how
we are.
Like this.
Very close.
I can
So just-
confirm.
Yes. So that's just out there now. And then so in the future times when I have to reload this clip, it's gonna be present. Make sure you record this stuff.
But FK, what have you been up to?
I've been enjoying the holiday and I've been having a great time.
Okay.
That's it.
That's
it.
all.
Yes, I've been. What did I do this weekend? Enjoyment.
Wonderful.
That's just
Odun, what have you been up
a bit of
to?
that.
Yeah, the right answer is I've been working.
But okay, apart from working,
That's the only answer.
Did you not enjoy the holiday yesterday?
Maybe.
let me tell you how
Maybe.
you know Odun is like a different person. Me, I was there playing. We were at a Salah event. I was having a good time. And Odun was leaving. I was like, oh, where are you going? She was like, oh, I'm going to one of my investor Salah parties. I said, I have no investor Salah party to go to. I'm
Yeah, just a
here
riffraff.
playing,
But
playing, laughing, opening my old teeth, laughing, having a eating meat.
The agenda was to go and collect meat as well, so I think it's the same thing.
No, you're liar.
she's a liar.
But I just told you that I collected meat, and I carried it.
But that
home.
was not.
Don't worry, next year we're going to be at
investors.
as in strategic Salah parties.
Yes.
Not all these friends. They're useless. So friends
Didn't they
just
kill
making
cow?
noise.
That's not the
kill
point.
That's the
ram
purpose of the
now.
holiday.
They
Wait,
kill
what's
ram,
the
but
purpose
it
of
has
the
to be
holiday?
strategic. You're mingling.
Yeah,
you
yes,
get?
not
You're
playing. I was
mingling.
playing. You were mingling.
You're networking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Uh-huh. So you have to phase it out. Do you guys have more Salah things to do?
No.
All right. So should we start off with our? Oh, before we get carried away, everyone, I'm happy to announce that Michael Jackson looks nice today.
My God, do you know that?
He looks lovely.
I'm gonna find something to complain about, just like for tradition. I don't like your watch. But he honestly
He looks lovely.
like a human being today. I mean, total and utter shock.
Do you know what I'm getting?
What?
I'm getting almost Wizkid vibes.
No,
Like the
Achille
shirt.
Wizkid,
No, the shirt.
Jola-
Like, you know the whole shirt
I
thing.
hate lies.
No, but I didn't say Wizkid. I said almost. But you know that you can also say budget.
Please,
But
there's
look at the
nothing
shirt.
there. There's nothing there.
The multiple chains without money.
This is
So,
a whiz baby.
You can see the
Do you get?
Wiz boy.
Yeah. This is a whiz baby. This is not. First of all, you didn't cream your feet.
Can you zoom in?
You didn't cream your feet that well.
You're a terrible person, FK.
But like your shoes are nice.
You're a bad
And
person.
do you know the outfit?
The outfit is
actually looks
nice.
good. I'm actually in shock.
I'm very proud of you.
What happened today?
I think
Well, normally you do, and so I'm hoping that this continues. This is a sign of good luck, you guys.
yeah.
Like everyone should take this that their week is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson looks like a sensible person, even though you should probably get in touch with baby oil or something like that.
Before we get carried away and into our very interesting conversation, I'm very prepared because at the end of this, I'm going to force Odun to give me money.
Oh, okay, good.
That's
I
what
like
we.
that.
That's what we call
I'm
her
very
here
happy
for.
with that.
But as usual, our listeners have intense problems.
See, this is a very smart person, so I'm sure her opinions are going to be different from us, and they're going to help you very much.
all right.
Please go ahead.
So let's
People that listen to our podcast are not well.
let's start with one I found quite intense. It's from someone who calls herself 18-year-old weirdo. Hi, Jola and FK. I love your podcast. Thank you, dear. Now, my problem. Well, I hate the sight of my mom. I really can't stand her. And to an extent, I feel she has the same feelings towards me. For a long time, we've been having problems. And to be honest, I've thought of running away and have even had an overdose. But still, she's not satisfied with anything I do. She says a lot of hurtful words to me. And I've told my dad, but anytime he talks to her, it becomes worse. Most nights I cry myself to sleep. I can barely concentrate in school and my self-esteem has gone down the drain. I would like to go for therapy, but I can't afford it. So can you please advise me on what to do? Thank you.
Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting
I was
the
not.
first sentence to be you hate the sight
Yeah.
of your mom. Okay, good. Very good.
Obviously, you don't know anything. You don't know what to do.
No, I think it's very good.
Well, that she hates the sight of her mom.
It's a start.
At least there's a feeling.
Do you know what I mean? It's a start. I mean, clearly she has to move out.
She's 18.
Exactly.
Where is she going?
Yeah.
Out.
To where?
To where?
She has to live with someone else.
Like who?
Like someone else in their family. Or where's the father?
He's there. He's trying to talk to her mom, but it's not working.
I don't think there's a talking situation. I think separation, like for a time at least, is going to be.
If you have amenable
If you have an aunt,
family, aunt,
cousin,
uncle,
something like that,
cousins.
like anybody or a friend
yeah,
that you can do 2 months, 3 months in their house. I honestly think that that's the first step.
yeah, maybe that might help.
You have
what
to
do you
get
think,
out.
Odu?
Yeah. I was going to say therapy, but she already said
She can't afford it.
therapy. So definitely somewhere else to live
Yeah.
with other adults that care about her.
Now we get into the meat and bones of the show.
Yes.
Odun, tell these people who you are.
Tell them who you are.
Tell them who you are. Let them know. Big Odun energy.
Okay. My name is Odun Eweniyi, as they've been yelling. And I'm co-founder and CEO of PiggyVest and also co-founder at First Check Africa.
Odun,
Odun,
please. I don't.
What
like
you
this
do
kind
is you
of
first
thing.
say your name.
You have to pretend like you're on LinkedIn.
Then when you say the company, you say what the company. Yeah, say what the company does.
Okay, fine.
The other ones too. I don't
you
like.
have to act like you're on.
Tell us everything.
Have you not seen these people typing on LinkedIn? It's like you're not ready.
Okay. So I'm co-founder of PiggyVest.
Mm-hmm.
And
PiggyVest
PiggyVest
does
is
what?
an automated savings and micro investment platform.
mhm,
Right.
mhm,
We've run PiggyVest for 5 years. Myself and my co-founders.
Good.
What else am I supposed to say after that?
First check.
Okay, next.
Okay. And I'm also co-founder of First Check.
Good.
And First Check is an angel fund
Uh-huh.
that invests in female-led
Okay.
and diverse leadership early stage companies.
Is it focused on Africa or?
Yeah, it's focused on Africa. So it's called First Check Africa.
Mhm.
And we're just trying to direct more capital to women at the point where they are trying to start those companies.
Mm.
Fantastic.
So we started that in January.
Good.
good.
Backdrop.
Oh, yeah. Backdrop is a photo sharing app that I started with Timmy and Dami,
Mhm.
who are also my friends. And which other one is there? I think that's it.
Femco.
Oh,
Aha.
how could I forget?
How could we forget? And this girl is wearing Femco yellow.
Femco Yellow. Or Femco Forever. So Femco is the Feminist Coalition. And we are a group of 14 women, including these two people here, who are essentially focused on improving the participation of women across financial literacy, women's rights and safety, and legislative power for women. We've been around since July 2020.
Exciting time.
And, our first major project, I think everyone sufficiently knows about.
We can laugh now, but that time it was not funny.
It was hard. It wasn't funny, but
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone is familiar.
Yeah, so Odun is one of my like favorite people in the world in terms of the way
Yes.
her brain works.
Firstly, I just want to ask a question. We are like diverse females. Can you guys not give us money?
Bro.
First check.
You guys have not applied. Apply to the pipeline.
Now, what was the
Who
point
knows?
of knowing the co-founder? Also,
Didn't
need apply. What's that?
The process.
Oh.
But yeah, Odun is super cool. And I met Odun, how old are you?
Why this?
I said how old are
Why?
you? Answer my
Who
question.
wants to know?
We want to
We
inspire,
want to inspire the
people.
youth.
Fine. I'm 27.
Good. And you've been running PiggyVest for 5 years.
Yes.
Good.
Come
Let me
on,
tell you what I
Odun
was
22.
doing when I was 22.
I was following a man.
So I met Odun, I think you were 23. You're 23 and I was
I don't
24
know.
when we met now.
I don't think
2016.
we were quantifying it in ages.
I'm just
She's
saying.
not a serious
Because we were
person.
younger. Because we were,
Oh,
because we were
that's definitely
young.
not what she was thinking about
I-
at the time.
Because we were
She's
young and
crazy.
stupid.
We
were
met working at
as the Coco,
Eh.
being young and
She wasn't
stupid.
stupid.
The highlight of our
We don't know that.
Say
good. Okay, please.
we were working as the Coco, which I always
What
say.
were you? What was your role as a Coco?
I was like one of the first to write that.
Well, I
And
think-
you were doing
Both of us are doing 21 ways to know your mother is
Yes,
redeemed.
I have like so many listicles I'm proud of.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Like I was the one who wrote that comprehensive guide to being a Yoruba demon, which is like one of the proudest
It's a
like
great
journalistic
article.
like
Yeah.
thing
Yeah,
I've ever
yeah.
done in my life.
It's groundbreaking
Real service.
stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
not even joking.
So we both met working at the Coco, which I say is like, I call us, what would I call us? Set one. The Coco set.
These
Set
are
one.
the founding people.
The
We tried, we
founding
tried.
members of the Coco.
You guys have not done too badly.
Yeah. But at the time, that's what I'm saying. At the
At the
time, we did not
time,
know what we were doing.
FK, at the time, Daniel and I would sit down like this on Saturday and Sunday and almost be crying. Like, what do we write about? What's going on next week? And where are the 21 ways? We started reducing it from 21, then we came 14, then it's 10, then 7.
And then what we would say to the editors and guys running the companies are, people have short attention span. So you can't write 21 because by the time they get to 10 anyway,
They
they'll have
stopped
caught up.
reading, yeah.
So what we need to do is like 10.
There's a whole folder on my phone of memes, just memes.
Wow.
Yeah, I had
Yeah,
that. I
used to
have
just
that
randomly
too.
save things on Twitter.
Just
Like,
so
I'll
you
figure
can
it
use
out
them.
later.
Yeah,
It
we'll
was a
figure out
fun
what
time,
to.
fun time.
Every day before we left work, every day people will like say, we've done. I've already done 3 wedding things this week. Okay, so tomorrow should do wedding planner. Someone else say, shut up! I'm writing that one. I'm writing that like it was.
Bro,
it was the
something.
ghetto.
It was something.
It was the ghetto.
But the circumstances around
But it
um,
sounds fun also, in a way.
Now,
it sounds fun now because at the time I was working in Zikoko, I was also living in Shomolu. So,
How was that?
Hmm.
I heard you had a knife.
I had a switchblade, very like the size of my hand.
Yeah.
like this, yeah.
she's
I
waiting her
just
shoes.
used to wear it, put in my sneakers, or sometimes in my back pocket. And every time you just walk down the street, I felt like slightly safer.
Yeah.
That's not to say like I don't even think it was a reflection on like the people who live there. For the most part, they just minded their business. But once in a while, maybe people who didn't live there would come there
Yeah.
to cause trouble. Like there was one time we were returning back from work like around 8.
Yeah.
And it was the whole place was quiet. Shops were closed. I mean, it didn't strike me as odd because
yeah.
they used to do whatever they like, right? So I entered and one woman was like, you didn't see them fighting. I'm like, no. She's like, they just killed 2 people. I'm like, you can't casually
You can't
say to
say
me.
that to me when I'm just on the way back home.
They just killed 2 people in the place I passed 5 minutes ago.
Wow.
She wasn't joking. She was like, she just said, Olon, you I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
You could
so
not be more right.
What was the first company you like ever? Because you're like you're a serial entrepreneur.
Yeah, when
What was
did
the
you
first
start?
one? What was the first
Like,
one?
tell us a story. What was the first company started and when did it start?
So the first company, okay, so when we graduated, I graduated July 2013.
Okay.
And, I came back to Lagos 2 weeks after because I had an interview.
Okay.
I had an interview at one e-commerce company
Mhm.
and I had an interview with one like micro-blogging
Yeah.
site. And so the e-commerce company one was very interesting. I did the interview, the exam, the results came out, I passed, didn't get the job.
Mm.
And the second lady was like, yeah, you're very smart, but my office is in 1004. And I lived in Ogba. She was like, we work Monday to Saturday, 9 to 5. And then she was like, on the offer letter, it was 25K. So I was coming back from that interview thinking to myself, what? How am I going to do this? And then Somto, who's our CEO at PiggyVest, was like, he just literally leaned out of a window in the estate and called me in. And they said, we're working on this company called Paroles
Okay.
at the time, and he asked like, "Do I want to join them?" So I
I'm
was like,
sorry, a stranger just leaned down.
No, it's not a stranger. We went to
Okay.
university.
Okay, because I was like, you didn't have. I was just going to say that for the young
Let me
ones
tell you what,
listening,
people now be like,
don't let it.
do you know the story of
I'm
PiggyVest?
doing it.
No.
What's starting
He
now?
was my friend in uni.
Yeah, I
But
just wanted to because that's how I walk around. That's how I just. That is kidnapping.
yeah, let's not do that.
That is
No,
kidnapping.
Don't do that. Yes.
Okay.
So he did, and he's like, come in. So I met him,
Yeah.
as well as several other people who'd gone to like Covenant, right?
Yeah.
Him, Joshua, AY, IBK, several people. And so they were like, oh, we're working on a company called Paroles.
Yeah.
They said, do you want to join us? I joined. And it was as a social media manager.
Okay.
And to be very
What was
fair,
Paroles doing?
in the 2 years before we left Covenant, I spent a ridiculous amount of time on Twitter. I was just like, what's hard about being a social media manager? Let's do it. So Paroles was like a loyalty platform where we were issuing cards on behalf of business. So Paroles would go out, get businesses to give discounts. And then
put it in,
users
like,
would buy
cards.
those cards from Paroles.
Yeah.
And then if you go to, for instance, one of the merchants we had was Lamango
Yeah.
in Ikeja. So if you go to Lamango with that card, you could get 20%
discount,
off, or you
yeah.
go to an ice cream shop. So that's what we worked on. And we worked on that from that July 2013 until 2014. So, but while that was going on, Sumto was building something called CV Flash.
Mm.
So CV Flash was
How did
essentially...
Paroles go?
Wait now. While Paroles was still going as we were building CV Flash. So then, CV Flash was basically helping like young people arrange
With
their
their
CVs.
CV.
And then, as he was building CV Flash, it became something where people who were using CV Flash were telling him that if you're helping us arrange our CVs, help us find employers, send it to now.
Yeah.
So Sumto morphed CV Flash into Push TV.
Right.
Yeah, and then it became a lot for him alone to manage. So I joined him to work with him on it.
Push
And
TV.
when he wanted to pay me, I'm like, please don't pay me, give me equity.
Right.
And so I became his co-founder on Push TV, and Paroles was still going. And then, it was chugging along. We're working on those two things at the same time. And then Sumto randomly applied to LeadPath for seed funding. And I will reiterate that up until then, like, we understood building and running a business, but not in the structured tech way, where we're like, apply for funding, get funding, give away equity, and all those interesting things.
You're just going.
Yes. So he applied, and
You're
they
doing
called
like
us
shop.
for...
Do you get?
Yes.
Just
like
one thing.
No,
Yeah,
money in, money out.
You move. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we wasn't paying anybody. So we're just like, yeah.
So how are you guys surviving?
Yes. So
Good.
at the same time, I was also writing for Techabal.
I see. So
Yes.
okay.
So it was a whole
you were busy.
ecosystem of employment.
You were quite busy.
Yeah. So, Sumto applied for the LeadPath thing. All of a sudden, we got a meeting. And then we went for the meeting. We went like many people inside one car. Many. So we go for
Why were all of you going?
first time. What are you talking about? We carried ourselves from Ogba to Yaba. Yaba was like the hub then to go meet. And so that's the first time we met our current investor. It's called Mr. Olumide. So he sat us down, like, you guys are the founders. We're like, we don't know what to mean, but like, yes. So it's like, you guys are co-founders. Cool. We learned the meaning like very quickly. So he's asking us questions about the product. Sumto's answering. Because Sumto knew about like the analytics. I knew about the ops of it because I was the one actually writing the CVs and sending them out and all of that. So at the end of the entire thing, he's like, what did you study? What did you graduate with? Across 4 of us. We answered. I said, okay, you can go. So we left and just went back to our daily lives. And then I think a week after, we got an email from them that we had received $25,000.
Wow. Must have
in seed funding.
Must have been thinking, I've made it.
First because when he asked us those questions about the users, we had 10,000 people like on the platform.
Yeah,
he asked
that's
us,
a
what do you
lot.
think your startup is worth? We just Sumto quickly did the math and just spat out a number. We did some negotiation there. Honestly, I can't remember anything because I wasn't paying attention. And the next thing we knew, we were going to register a company at the CSC. And, we had money in the bank, and all of a sudden, people were expecting things of us. When I told my dad, we started this company, he was like, cool. That was during NYSC.
Yeah.
NYSC was in 2013.
Yeah.
When I was like, we're starting this company, I'm working with them. It's called Push CV. I think he even heard me. He was like, okay.
Sure.
Then
Nice.
after NYSC was over, he was like, okay, so it's time to go for your master. I'm like, oh, daddy, I told you we started that company. He's like, what? What company? What do you know about running companies? Why do you think you can run a company? And I'm like, well, you people told us to believe in
Two
ourselves.
things though.
I'm believing in myself. I'm betting on myself. I was like, no. you have to go for your master's degree. I was like, okay, but I've deferred it, Sha. I've never seen my dad that angry before.
Wow.
Like in my life, he yelled. So he has really tiny eyes. His eyes almost disappeared. I was like, this man is really pissed. And it was on my birthday. Bro, was not a good day.
Oh no.
He was like, you deferred it without talking to me. I now opened my mouth and I told him, but it's my admission. I don't recommend. So after that's when I now told them also that I want to get my own place.
Yeah.
Those conversations are just terrible to have.
Are you besieged by requests for mentorship?
Besieged.
That's another interesting thing I was going to ask you, because you're 27, so you've achieved a fair amount of success fairly early. And I wonder what that dynamic is in this culture where everything is age and respect, because a lot of people that will have to come to you for mentorship, they're older than you.
So yes, but the good thing about it is I don't even think the age thing or the comes into play, because I think I'm a terrible mentor. So I'm always just telling people ahead of time, you don't want me as your mentor.
Yeah.
If you have questions, ask. I'll answer in as much as I can. But the whole this is my mentor.
Let me take you under my wing.
There's no wing. We're all feeling our way as we go. So it's
I don't know a single
See,
thing.
look, I think people really do take for granted just how much of life is you bullshitting your way through.
That's why I always tell people to just do it.
Nike sponsor her, you heard her now.
Yeah.
But you guys support what we're doing so I can be traveling.
Check out our website
I
said what I said podcast.com.
PiggyVest.
Yes.
Live show tickets are coming out soon.
Yeah.
You know what to do. Lagos, Abuja, Accra. Don't disgrace us.
Yeah, don't disgrace
See,
them.
you guys, I want to talk to you honestly.
Let them target safe.
Let me tell you something. Do not disgrace. We've gone up and last live show, one on tour. People don't even have the guts when I come to America, when I come to London. Don't disgrace us. Let it not be that we'll get there, then we'll be seeing that 20 of you are,
and let me 6 of them are Michael Jackson family members.
First of all, I will lie.
I said, you guys were ahead the wrong date. Oh my god.
Oh, sorry. Do you know I'm sick? I can't make it.